Okay, we're at 115 Charing Cross. This is my walkthrough video prior to doing the make ready. So I'm just gonna walk through and kind of point out the things I see that I did not see in the initial video. So again, we're starting the video at the front door. Front door, it's not in terrible condition. It can probably be kept. Okay, we're gonna need a full interior paint in this house. In some areas we will also need new sheetrock, new texture, tape and float, all that fun stuff. So I'll try to remember to point those things out as we see them. We're in the living room right now. Flooring looks good in here. It's laminate wood flooring. Looks pretty good. Again, we're gonna need a full interior paint. Remove all these nails and stuff in the walls. Some of the light fixtures look pretty good, so we'll keep the ones we can. These are the circular vents, which are pretty old-fashioned, but those are big holes to try to cover, so we'll probably just need to get covers for those. Plug-in switch covers, I usually have those changed out, especially when they're different colors, and some of them have paint and dirt and grime on them. There are some areas that need the trim painted or the trim replaced. So see how that trim needs to be painted. Again, walls, you can see the different finishes and handprints and grime on the walls and the trim. There's a close-up so you can kind of see it a little bit better, how the walls have dirt and grime all over them. And plug-in switch covers are painted on. We are gonna need to treat for bugs. Most of them are dead, which is good, but we might as well go ahead and treat for them if this is gonna be a rental. Okay, so right now this is the dining area. That thing is kind of old and rusty, so it should probably be replaced. That needs to be eliminated. That's original to the home. See how messy the trim job is. Again, reason why we need to do a full interior paint. Let me zoom in here so you can see. That's what our paint looks like up close. Okay. And our trim down there. Okay. Zoom out there. Okay, let's go look at the kitchen before we get too far off. Also, flooring in this room looks good. Flooring in that room, we'll go there in a minute. It looks good in there. It's toward the back of the house where the bedrooms are that we need to worry about flooring. This is the kitchen. The kitchen vinyl is in pretty good shape, except for you got a hole here. And this is an older type of vinyl that I don't know if we can patch it or not. If we can't find this type of vinyl, that we will need to probably just replace all the vinyl in the kitchen. There's a 220 plug there. I did notice outside the gas meter is missing, so the gas has been eliminated here at this property. These are your kitchen counters. Your cabinets, they are a little bit older, but they're in fair condition. We can keep them if you wish. They're all open right now. This is a space for a dishwasher, and again, flooring's coming up there. Okay, sink, all that. My idea is we put a backsplash here just to make it look a little bit nicer. And see what I mean by replacing those outlet and switch covers, how they're kind of dirty and grimy and all that fun stuff. Again, more bugs. Okay, anyway, we do have a few missing knobs on the cabinets, a few nicks in the paint, which isn't a huge deal. But also, that looks like it's been leaking for an extended period of time, so let's get a new one. And then we'll check the plumbing to make sure that there's no active leaks, and then maybe put some vinyl or something on the bottom of this. Just an extra scrap piece of flooring to make it look a little cleaner down there. Okay, again, switching that out. It's just old and ugly and dirty. Okay, these are pantry storage. Those look good, just missing a knob there. This is the laundry room or mud room. Probably needs some silicone there to seal up that crack, and then just paint over it. Light fixture in here looks good. Flooring looks good in here until you get over there by the water heater. I'll show that in a minute. 220 looks good. Again, we need it painted in here. It's pretty ugly and dusty and yucky. Wash box needs to be checked for leaks and also install proper knobs. And then we got a crack there again that needs to be addressed. This is the water heater closet. Flooring here in front of the door is kind of ripped up. So again, if we can patch this with the same type of flooring, that would be great. It's because the door it rubs. So this door also needs to be shaved down, but the water heater looks pretty good. I'm just gonna stick my phone in here. Water heater looks pretty good. It's actually very new. And it is an electric water heater. Okay, this door looks pretty good. It's in good shape. This is the garage. Okay. Panel box looks pretty good. There are some holes in the wall, but again, this is the garage. It's not a huge deal, but we can address it if we need to. Okay, and this is what the garage looks like. Looks like they had TVs and stuff mounted out here. The walls, we could use some paint in here. Not sure if that works because we don't have power on, but the garage is in pretty good condition. It's just the garage, not actual living space. This is a side door. Everything looks pretty good out here. Obviously, we need the grass cut, but we're not missing any siding. Soffit and fascia look good. No rotting or anything that would indicate roof leaks, and we don't have any missing siding, so pretty good. Again, like I said, the gas meter is gone. So I'm assuming all gas sources have been eliminated. At least that's what it looks like inside. We need some paint on this door. Okay. Could paint this if we wanted to, but as soon as people walk on it, it'll be rubbed off again. Paint on this door. Okay. All right, so that's the kitchen, the garage, the laundry room. We need a new light fixture here. Okay, that's the living room, dining room again. This, I guess you can call it a den or a second living space. It does have a closet with another panel box there. Okay, that's an exterior door. All of this paneling, I think we said we were gonna get rid of it. So this is a big room with lots of paneling. So we're gonna need lots of sheetrock, tape, float, and texturing going in this room. The light fixtures in here are good. We are gonna need smoke alarms throughout the house. Probably new blinds, or at least take these out because they're all dirty and ripped and just not in the best of shape. Looks better without them. Okay, but all of our trim and everything looks good in here. We could paint it white when they take it off just so it's nice and clean. This door, it's in good shape, but it does need paint. Very grimy and lots of handprints on the door. Okay, I'm gonna show you out here. This is basically a back porch. So we just need to clean it out really good. We do need a new, these windows are not functional, by the way, it doesn't look like. Yeah, they won't go down. But yeah, this is just a back porch, so we could paint it to make it look nicer if we wanted to. But yeah, storm door does need to be replaced. It's in really bad shape. The glass is right there. The mesh is all ripped up and it's got paint all over it. These aren't very expensive, so we do need to replace that storm door. We do need some siding here on the back. And once we install siding, we need to match the paint. Here's your outside unit. Obviously, grass needs to be cut again. That's the yard. Trees don't look too bad. That one's kind of close, but it looks dead, honestly. I don't think it's gonna grow. But yeah, we could definitely clean up the yard here. Like I said, the siding looks pretty good around the house, except for that one area there. But everything else looks pretty good. The roof looks good. We do have granulose on the roof, which is the texturing, but I don't see any indications of roof leaks inside the house. I don't see any missing shingles or lifted shingles, so that's pretty good. That shed is not in the best shape, but electrical meter and everything is present. Okay, I'm just gonna show you the front and the sides of the house while I'm out here. Okay, need some trash pickup. The bushes look okay. Maybe trim that tree a little bit. But there's your roof in the front of your house. That vent pipe is leaning a little bit. We may want to address that. Pressure wash the front, maybe lay some mulch there. Fix that light fixture, make it look a little nicer. And maybe some paint touch-ups there on the front of the house where we've got some mismatched paint going on. Remove the flag. But this is the front of the house. Fencing looks to be in pretty good condition. That little thing is ugly. Maybe we can remove it, but everything else looks pretty good out here. I'm gonna go toward the back of the house so you can see the bedrooms. Now here, I just noticed this around the bottom. Maybe we can put a piece of trim, kind of like the trim that's underneath the windows, but a thicker board, maybe about 4 inches, just along the bottom there. Or he may have a spare piece when he does this that he can just cut off the bottom 4 or 5 inches and just put new trim there. Just so we don't have any, as it rots, it'll start to climb up that wall. So we can get rid of that now before that happens. Wind made my door slam here. I'm gonna go toward the back of the house. Definitely need texture and paint. That is partial flat paint and partial eggshell. So it's 2 different paint finishes, causing it to be shiny on the left and then super dull and flat on the right. This closet door, it's a coat closet, in good shape, but it does need a good paint, new hardware. We've got a shelf and a rod there, so that's good. Now this is where the flooring starts to be an issue. Up to about here, it's pretty strong, looks good. But after this, we have issues, so I'll show you that in a minute. But everywhere else, flooring looks good. Bathrooms have this old Pepto-Bismol colored tile on the floors, so we need to demo that out, put new tile, probably do a new toilet and wax ring. It's very, very strong urine smell here, so it could be because they left a mess in the toilet, or it could be the wax ring leaking underneath. I would rip out this whole vanity and put a new one, maybe with a double sink, or a single sink is fine, but this is definitely outdated. All of this is outdated. The wall paneling looks good, except for that bowing there, right there on the side. Got some bowing going on. The tub and the tub walls look great, but we do need a new shower head, and those are a bit outdated, so maybe we can replace those. But the tub just needs a good scrub down. The walls look good, they feel good. Storage cabinets look good, just need to be painted. Maybe update the hardware depending on how far we go with the update in here, and scrub down those paint marks. This door is also in good shape, just needs a good paint. New light fixture in here. Can probably keep the mirror if we wanted to and frame it out nice. That's different. There's your thermostat. Again, flooring from this point back probably needs to be pulled up and redone. Got a lot of rough spots here. HVAC, we definitely need to have Daniel or an HVAC specialist to come out. It doesn't look like it's a terrible unit, but there are signs of leaking. The flooring is kind of warped here, and then if you look here, this wall backs up to the HVAC unit, so that's definitely a sign of leaking, that trim there. These doors, if we want, we can salvage them, but we're gonna need a lot of paint, a lot of work. I labeled the doors so Adam knows which room I'm referencing when I say room 1 or room 2. Some sheetrock work here. We should probably demo out this bunk bed, although it is a little cool. It was done a little rough, and renters may not have a kid, so probably demo out the bunk bed. Windows are good, but we need to remove all those brackets and stuff there. Okay, closet, it's got shelves, it's got rods. We should probably remove that bottom shelf there and just clean up the areas there. Okay, again, we need paint texture up there on the ceilings. You can see a little bit better now that I'm directly under it. Okay, again, flooring, we've got warping. That looks kind of yucky down there, but you do have inside and outside units. 220 plug there. Flooring, again, we've got warping and stuff going on. We've got a hole in this door. Okay, holes in the wall. Light fixture's good in here, vent's good in here. Cracking that needs to be addressed. Just from settling, there's not a ton of cracking in this house. Shelf and rod in this closet, we've got doors on it. Looks like a little desk that they made. Hole behind the door. And again, this is where I always replace the plug and switch covers because they get all nasty and grimy. All right, master bedroom. Lots of bold color choices here, so we are going to need kills. We've got broken trim around the door frame, and then there's missing baseboards in part of this room. The floors, we've got warping on this side. We've got paint on the floors. All that's paint. The door, it's not in terrible shape, but it needs to be painted. But yeah, lots of color choices in here, very interesting color choices. The closet looks like it was an addition. That's the area outside that I show you that didn't have any siding on it. They just kind of made a closet, it looks like. So I am seeing some outside light in that little crack there. I don't know if you can see it on camera. There you go. Shelving. We need a rod and clean that closet up a little bit. And then this is the master bathroom. Again, the ugly pink Pepto-Bismol colored tile. Black sink and countertop. I'd rip this stuff out, put new ones in. We can keep that. Just clean it up a little bit. New light fixture. We need some paint. Okay. Toilet. This is a hidden closet. We don't have access from anywhere. It looks like they closed it off, but literally, yeah, they closed the wall there. If you see that, this used to be a closet. We need to open this back up. It's kind of weird. Shower in the master bathroom. The walls look pretty good, but we need to clean this base up really nicely. So that's gross. Okay, the door's in good shape, but it does need a good clean. Right. And this is 115 Charing Cross.